played as hard as they could and screamed and yelled on the sidelines as hard as they could, and our crowd was doing all that they could, and you know, in a ball game like that, you know, it's the slimmest of margins, and tip your cap to Penn State. They came in and played extremely hard, and didn't make a whole bunch of mistakes, and they came away with a hard-fought win, and our guys will keep working. I guess, unfortunately, heading into an open week, which, you know, after you don't get done what you'd like to get done, you'd sure like to get out on that field again. But you know, our guys will get back to work when the time is right, and they're a good bunch.
Jim, it seemed like you had a difficult time establishing any kind of rhythm with your running game today.
I think there's no question. Penn State did a nice job of moving and attacking the line of scrimmage, and you know, we did not run the ball as nearly as well as we needed to, you know, to score a lot more points than we did.
Jim, can you talk about Terrell's fumble? Looks like he was quarterback sneak. He was just trying to bounce it out to the right and make a play out of it. What did you see on that play?
Yeah, from where I stood, you know, he was just, I think he saw a couple gaps or penetration perhaps, I don't know for sure, and tried to slide outside, and you know, I think a helmet hit the ball or something, hit the ball or whatever, and you know, it was unfortunate.
Jim, can you talk about the defensive effort, what you were hoping to do against Darryl Clark in that offense, and just how you thought that would play?
You know, I thought our defensive guys played extremely hard, and they played an attacking style, and they were hitting people out there, and I don't know exactly what happened to Darryl. I don't think he got banged, or yeah, but it was, our defense kept playing, you know, and you know, there was a moment there where it was a, you know, nothing but field goals game, and it was because of the hard play of our defense, and you know, the hard play of their defense, and usually in those kind of battles, you know, the tide turns on the smallest things, and but our defense, you know, kept playing and playing and playing.
Jamie, you've talked all year about wanting to win a third straight over here on your left. Your third straight outright Big Ten title. Looks like chances are pretty slim of that happening now. What do you tell the guys to focus on moving forward here? What do you still have to play for this year?
Well, you know, I think the first thing you always play for is to become the best you can possibly become. And obviously there are some of those things, you know, that are attainable at the beginning of every year. You know, you always want to be the Big Ten champions. You want to earn the opportunity to become the national champions, and it just so happened that this year, you know, there was an opportunity, you know, from an outright standpoint, but this year's not over. And there's 3 more football games for a lot of people, 4 for some, and you know, so the bottom line is, though, that you keep working to become the best you can be, and then we always say you get as your works deserve.
Coach, could you assess Terrell's play tonight, his overall?
I thought Terrell did some good things. He was under a little bit of duress. They did a good job with their upfield pass pressure. I thought he hung in there and stood in there and did some good things. I'm sure as he watches the film, you know, he'll look at some things that, you know, he wishes he could, you know, have over, as will, you know, every position, you know, that was out there playing. But I think he competed, and you know, he wants to do anything he can do for this football team, and I thought he worked at it hard.
Jim, after you guys take the 6-3 lead, do you sort of have a feeling, it's the way the game has gone, that if you can just maybe grind out the clock a little bit, hold on to the ball, you know, make them go along, feel that you like your chances with the way your defense had played to that point? Well,
yeah, you know, when you're playing in a battle like this, and your defense is playing the way it was, you know, field position is huge. You know, and A.J. Trapasso did a tremendous job. Some of his punts there, and Aaron Petrie's kickoffs, and kickoff coverage was good, and you know, all the things that contribute to a good field position game. And you know, when we were ahead 6-3, we were moving down trying to get a touchdown. You know, we weren't just moving down trying to change the field, but you know, you can't score enough points. But with the way our defense was playing, we could have kept them on a long field, I have a lot of confidence.
Coach, over to this side, Terrell seemed like he was really taking this very hard after the game, and I know early in the week James talked about this being his team, and just in some regard, what do you do in this week to try and bring him back from this? And it was just the way that this turned out for him tonight.
Well, every experience you have is one that you can really grow from. My experience in life is that the hardest ones have been the ones I've grown the most from. And so, it's a tough loss, and I'm sure that he'll grow from it, and I'm sure that we'll grow from it, and I'm sure that he'll keep working to get better, and I think all of us will keep working to get better. So, that's all you can do.
Coach, you said there are games left. Is this a chance maybe when you do look big picture and say 10-2 Ohio State team is still an attractive commodity out there at the end of the year?
Well, we have to become an 8-2 Ohio State team first, and so, we're going to work to do that and keep working to get better, and as I always say, you get what you deserve.
Okay, thank you, Coach.